Well, this next story is pretty gross. Rats. Rats are taking over a neighborhood in Peoria, and we're talking an infestation of hundreds of them.
Yeah, there's a tragedy that's part of this too. They're coming from a hoarder's house, and someone was recently discovered dead inside that home. Spencer Blake is live for us there this evening. So what are the neighbors impacted by this, Spencer, supposed to do?
Well, the city is helping them with that. The city contracted with the hazmat team today. You can see this house is now boarded up. And if you look in the bushes, we've got a rat right there in front of the board. They're coming out from the bushes. They're coming out from any opening they can find right there. And they have done enough to terrify the people that live on this street. Now, by the way, if you get grossed out easily, you might not like some of the video you're about to see.
I think there's 1,000 of them in there.
Megan Lords has dozens of rats all over her yard and right up to her front porch.
It doesn't seem real, but it's scary.
She noticed them last Thursday. Around the same time, she noticed an unbearable smell coming from her neighbor's house.
But it's still a really, really bad smell. It's strong. It's enough to hold your nose when you walk by.
She called police to check on the house. Officers say hoarding conditions were so bad they couldn't even safely go inside. So firefighters went in with their safety gear and found a person had died. Neighbors say they knew there was hoarding going on and that a woman there owned at least one python.
And they are crazy rats. And they're all coming out now because they're not afraid. They're hungry.
They're running up and down the street.
Gary Cavintis found a dead rat in his garage and is setting up traps all over his yard.
It's sickening, actually. I mean, it's a health hazard. You know, they start attacking pets and stuff, and next thing you know, it's going to start spreading diseases. And
because it's such a health issue, the city has already contracted a hazmat team to start sealing up the house to begin the extermination process. Meanwhile, Lortz and a friend built this trap outside the garage door.
The rats climb up there. There's a pole with a Sprite can that had peanut butter on there, so they eat that, and then they fall into the trash can, and they can't get out.
There are at least 10 rats in there, just a drop in the barrel compared to the rats that are seemingly taking over this Peoria neighborhood. It's pretty gross. We've seen those rats up close and personal in that barrel, and a city spokesperson says it's going to take about a week with this house sealed off to basically get everything killed off before crews can then come in and start cleaning out this house. By the way, all those costs for the hazmat and the pest control, they're going to be billed to this home's estate. Live in Peoria, Spencer Blake for Arizona's Family.